We have more comfort than any generation before us, yet something feels missing. Most people feel it. Few can explain it. We were promised that freedom, money, and pleasure would make us happy. So we chased careers, entertainment, distractions, and yet anxiety is rising. Depression is common, and many people feel empty even when life looks successful. And we can see that some people have depression even though there is nothing wrong in their life, and that's what makes this confusing. People are educated, connected, free, and it still feels incomplete. And the truth is, people are never meant to live without purpose. Islam starts with a simple idea that humans were created with intention, not random, not accidental, not meaningless. And when life is lived disconnected from that purpose, something inside us feels off. In Islamic theology, meaning is not something humans invent. It is something they are designed around. This natural orientation toward meaning is called fitrah, a built-in awareness that life is more than survival, that there is a goal or a purpose for living this life, not just for enjoyment. Islam says that no amount of material success can replace this because material tools were never meant to answer spiritual questions. This does not mean that modern achievements are useless. It means they are incomplete on their own. Islam does not reject the world. It explains its limits, and it argues that meaning is not found by adding more to life, but by understanding why life exists in the first place. This video is an invitation to reconsider an assumption that emptiness is a signal that the system is missing something. In the Holy Quran, God says, "And I did not create the jinn and mankind except to worship me." Quran 51:56. The word worship means living in conscious alignment with your Creator, knowing why you exist and who you are accountable to. Islam doesn't start by asking how to feel better. It starts by answering why we exist. Modern culture often teaches, create your own meaning, define yourself, live for fulfillment. Islam argues the opposite. Meaning precedes choice, identity precedes desire, fulfillment follows alignment, not invention. So when a person is told, you exist for whatever you choose, but is designed for, you exist for something specific, the result is often confusion, restlessness, quiet dissatisfaction, which many people today describe as emptiness. Islam treats the heart as something that needs nourishment, reacts to neglect signals, imbalance. The Quran describes this clearly. Verily, in the remembrance of Allah, do hearts find rest. Quran 13:28. This does not mean repeating words, mechanically escaping reality. It means the heart settles when life makes sense within a bigger picture. If the heart is fed only, productivity, pleasure, distraction. It becomes overstimulated but undernourished. That's where emptiness appears. Islamic worship is not about running away from life or constant rituals. It's about placing God at the center and organizing everything else around that center. Prayer, for example, interrupts distraction, restores perspective. This is why Islam spreads worship throughout the day, not to burden, but to re-anchor. C. Meaning is sustained through discipline, not mood. Modern culture ties meaning to motivation, emotion, inspiration. Islam ties meaning to consistency, responsibility, discipline. You don't wait to feel purposeful. You act with purpose, and the feeling follows. That's why Islam emphasizes daily prayer, moral boundaries, responsibility to others. These create stability, not constant excitement, and stability is where peace grows. Islam teaches that actions matter, are recorded, have consequences beyond this life. This does something important psychologically. It makes life serious without being hopeless. When actions matter, time matters, choices matter. suffering is not meaningless. This alone resolves much of existential emptiness. In the end, Islam doesn't deny that people feel empty, it explains why. Whether one accepts that or not, it answers a question modern life often avoids. Why are we here?